Hello there, dear friends, and welcome once again to the Relaxed Fantasy Review. Today, we're going to be discussing one of the most powerful races in D&D. They've been around for a while. They were one of the races that were brought out in Mordekainen's Tome of Foes or Voldo's Guide to Monsters. And when they were banned at a lot of tables because they were given ridiculous powers. The Yuan-Ti, specifically the Yuan-Ti pureblood. The idea is that these are snake people. And the purebloods basically look humanoid enough that they don't have like the big snake tails. They actually look mostly human. We'll get into their powers in a minute. I wanted to mention before we continue, the channel has memberships now. So for $1 a month, you can support the channel. There's a join button down below the video. Click on that, and you get a little badge next to your name, which allows me to spot you in the comments and reply faster, and just basically give you my thanks for supporting me here in my channel. Yuan-Ti are... Let's get into their details. First of all, you choose your size, medium or small. Each one has their own benefits. You can pick your favorite depending on whether you want to be small and nimble or normal sized, I guess. But the fact that you can choose is a powerful thing. 10 out of 10. Their speed is a very standard 30 feet. Nothing to complain about. 10 out of 10 for that, or 9 out of 10 for that. Then they have dark vision, the all-important dark vision, which every race wants. For 60 feet, you can see in darkness as if it was dimly lit, and in dim light as if it was brightly lit. This is really strong. Every game of D&D, it comes up at some point, so 10 out of 10. Then comes their feature, which used to be oh so broken, magic resistance. This is a boss monster feature. This is the kind of thing that you would normally see on very powerful endgame creatures, where you have advantage against all magical effects. But it was toned down for Monsters of the Multiverse. It specifically states now that instead you have advantage against saving throws against spells. Specifically spells. So magical effects, things like Dragon's Breath, Mind Flayer powers, Beholder, that sort of thing that aren't spells, those this doesn't work against. It's spells specifically. Spell casting. It's still really powerful. Doesn't matter what the spell is, you have advantage against it. Permanently and forever. This is 10 out of 10. It's not as broken as it used to be, but it's still really strong. Then you get poison resilience. You have advantage against the poison condition and resistance to poison damage. That's good. You know, dwarves get this, and it's just a solid thing to have damage resistance of any kind, and advantage against the condition. 9 out of 10, nothing to scoff at. Finally, you have Serpentine Spellcasting. You get the Poison Spray cantrip, which is a mediocre cantrip. It's powerful, but it has a short range and a bad saving throw. Still, having a free spell is never a bad thing. Then you get the Animal Friendship spell, which is a first level spell, and Yuan-Ti can cast it for free, but only against snakes. Basically, they can cast Animal Friendship on snakes, and snakes are their friends forever. So that's cool. It's a little limited, but it's very thematic. And it's a first level spell you can cast infinitely, so that's cool. And finally, you can cast a Suggestion spell once per day for free once you hit level 3. And you can use your other spells to cast it. If you're a spellcaster, you choose your spellcasting modifier for it. If you're not a spellcaster, you can pick what you want. If you are, obviously go with the one you use normally. Suggestion is one of the best second level spells, period. And the other two certainly aren't bad. I say that all in all, this is another 9 out of 10 feature. Suggestion's real good. The other two are situational. But yeah, you get magic resistance. And you get dark vision, and you get to choose your size, and you get poison resilience. Obviously, the Yuan's here, 10 out of 10 here. Like, they're not broken anymore. They really aren't. Like, they're just as susceptible to being hit by a sword or, breathed on by a dragon as anyone else. It's just that they're good against spellcasters, resistant to poison, and get some free spells. And you see that a lot in races. Lots of races have free spells. Few races have poison resilience or damage resistance of some kind. But the magic resistance just tips them up to the top. 10 out of 10 for the Yuan-Ti. Don't be scared of the snake, people. Embrace the snake, embrace the magic resistance, and all these other powers. Yuan-Ti, 10 out of 10. This has been the Relaxed Fantasy Review. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe down below. Watch out for that join button down there, and keep your eyes peeled for more reviews coming down the line soon. Have a good one, my friends.